Hi guys, my name is Manda, and today we're gonna be doing a planner chat. I decided to try out using the live platform to chat about this stuff because it was really hard trying to sit down and film this video. So hopefully this goes over well. I have this mic. I've had this mic for a while, but it's my first time really using it. So I'm very excited to get this started and to just talk about all my planners. So if you're not already subscribed, I would hope you consider. I make planning, stationery, beauty video, lifestyle videos, and if any of that interests you, please make sure you subscribe before you leave today if you are interested in any of that stuff. And without further ado, let's just start talking about the planners. So I'm not going to talk about those extra notebooks I mentioned in my planner lineup video because those are kind of just I use them whenever and there's really no change to their function whatsoever. They're like long-term journals. So we're not going to really talk about that. But I did want to talk about the actual things that I plan on using on a daily basis. So let's kind of talk about, I'm just going to pick them up and go one by one and we'll go through it that way. So first off, let's talk about my Hobonichi cousin. I absolutely love this, and my goal was to use at least half the pages, the daily pages, and I have been pretty consistent in this. I feel like I will on my Instagram. I will do more of a flip through on there, so make sure you go ahead and follow me over on my Instagram, and I'll have it in the description of this video. So make sure you go over if you want to see what my spreads have looked like as far as January has gone. I really loved how this turned out. I tried out a bunch of different layouts for the dailies and made some cute lists and, a lot of cute spreads. So I'm very, very happy with it and we'll be continuing with it in the same way. The only thing that I might change up is maybe the dailies being a little bit more of a rapid log. I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know if I want to do multiple rapid logs, just because I'm already doing rapid logs in my weeks, in my Hobonichi weeks, as well as in the weeklies of this Avec. So I'm kind of torn. So that's my Avec, and that's been going really great. So that's staying, and that's pretty much the same. Let's talk about, I suppose, there's like a hair. Let's talk about my Franklin planner. This has been hit or miss for me, and not because I don't like it, because I love it. It's one of my favorite things to look through when I'm planning. And I don't touch this every day, but I'm definitely thinking about making this maybe my main catch-all planner, just because I really do like it, and I feel like I'm split multiple different ways when it comes to my daily planning as far as just functional things. So I'm thinking about changing that. And I've managed to use multiples of the spreads, but I think for me, I think I might have to do a thing where I kind of set it up for the whole month, and then that way I'll use it more, because really filling in the pages is sometimes time consuming, but it's a pretty straightforward layout. I really like the layout of the Franklin organizer. So I think I'm going to keep using it. And even if I don't use every page, it's fine. I'll do the best that I can with it. It's not going to be a burden if I have some empty pages in here, because it is a daily planner. So next year, though, for sure, if I decide to go with a Franklin organizer again, I'm probably going to shoot for either the A6 or the B6, because the A5 is really big and I don't need that much space. Okay, let's talk about this guy. So the 5-year Techo is kind of it's not like it's bad. It's just that I don't find myself using it every day. And I put it by my bed and I still don't find myself using it. So I'm going to try and maybe do a thing where I fill it out weekly instead of trying to get into it every day, because I definitely am finding myself not using it. So I just have to make more of a habit of doing it, I guess. because I do think it's a really cute planner. And it's a really cute like journal, and I really want to have it. So when I look back and see what my year was like in 2021 or whatever I started this planner, that I have some memories from there, and it'd be really nice. So I'm gonna make more of an effort on this one. But for right now, it's kind of like, you know. And then of course there's just like my top tier planner right now. Like I feel like if I didn't have the other planners and I needed just one planner, this would be it. This is my Hobonichi Weeks Mega. I absolutely adore this. There is literally nothing wrong with this. The only thing that I'm struggling with right now is the note pages, because I don't want to keep rapid logging in here because I rapid log in my Avec, like I said before. And this is kind of how I was doing it beforehand. And then I tried out a couple different spreads, some more mental health related spreads where I would do mood and then my anxiety and why I was experiencing that mood and anxiety. But I don't know if I want to have that in here just because I take it with me everywhere and it's a very open book. So I don't want there to be too much personal information, if you know what I mean, in here. So I'm definitely debating on, I think I have an idea. I think for the most part, what I'm going to do is that in the back, I'm going to do like a time tracking spread here and maybe still rapid log. I'm not sure. Or maybe have like columns, and then at the top have like highlights of the day, and then have like my time tracker at the bottom. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still figuring it out. But you'll definitely see it when I do make that decision, because I think I might do like a setup video of this for February. It might be late though because it's like January 28th today. So sorry. Okay, let's talk about the planners that are going. Let's just talk about this guy really quick. This one has been mainly for reference material rather than for something I use daily, so there's not much to say about it. It served its purpose in the way of helping me with my projects and everything, and I've already started filling out February. As you can see here, I've already started filling out February for my habits, my tending list, to kind of get that to help me kind of kickstart the rest of my planning system, because everything starts with this guy. So this is still going pretty well. Like I said, it's for mostly reference material, so it's not like I'm in this every day. But and I do have a couple of other habit trackers in other areas. Like in my Hobonichi Weeks, I have weekly trackers, and then I just go back in and I fill out the trackers in here from my weekly, weekly habit trackers and my Hobonichi Weeks. So there's not much really to say about this one, but there you have it. Now, this one is kind of the tough one. I've been a happy planner person since, I want to say, like 2019, 2018. I think it was probably 2019. I bought a horizontal happy planner. It was pretty neutral and it had a lot of pretty neutral dividers, and I really loved that planner. I think I actually have like a video of me using it. I'm not sure though. But I did like it, and ever since I kind of been just like falling down the happy planner rabbit hole. And not to like go off topic too much. Not to go off topic too much, but I feel like also that I've gone really FOMO. I've gone through a lot of FOMO with especially this brand, the Happy Planner brand. And it's not serving me well. I mean, like the last thing I bought from the Happy Planner was probably the Happy and Grateful Be Happy box, and I love that box. It's gorgeous. I use all the washi tapes and everything else pretty much religiously for the most part. Like I don't use the journal like at all, and I don't really use the I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't use the journal, but I use pretty much everything else from that bundle. But I don't find myself gravitating towards the Happy Planner website. Like I get text messages about sales and things like that, but I don't find myself like wanting to go on Happy Planner and buy a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? So the struggle is real on that one. And I also, find myself not loving Happy Planner right now. And I don't, it's not that about the brand. It's just like, I don't find myself like I'm really into book bound planners. Like I said, like my Hobonichi Weeks Mega is like my holy grail planner right now. and this has nothing to do with Happy Planner products, period. Like, I don't even use Happy Planner stickers in this planner. So, the struggle is real. So for this one, this could be disappearing. I hate to say it just because I have it set up like so beautifully. I love the way I have it set up, but at the end of the day, I'm not using it like at all. And I was thinking about maybe if I don't use it for planning necessarily, I could just use it for reference materials, so like medical things and other things like that. But I don't think I would want to use this size. I think I'd rather have it in a big size because you could store more documents and you don't have to cut things down and everything. Because a classic is not like, it's 7 by 9, so it's not really letter size, but it's also not really, it's not letter size, but it's not like A5 size, like it's really that really weird size. And I used to love Happy Planner and I used to love planning in this. So I'm just going to give it one more month or try make it last till March. And if I fall in love with it again, then I'll just keep using it. But if I don't, then I'll just focus on using, like I said, the Franklin organizer or my Hobonichi weeks as my main catch-all planners. What's really not working for me is the like I don't really need separate calendars for like my budget and my schedule. Like I'm finding that I didn't really reference the budget section of this planner at all. So I will definitely be combining the budget calendar with this one. So I won't have a budget calendar at all, like a uh, budgeting inserts. Like I won't have any of February's pages from that budget planner, even though it's undated. So it's like I don't feel that bad for not using it. But I don't plan on using the budget planner for February. I plan on just using the dashboard layout, the monthly layout, and then possibly trying to make it work with this recovery planner. I'm not really feeling it either. I was thinking about even just using it just for specifically spirituality, but I barely touched it. I didn't even touch. I touched the first 2 weeks, but then those were kind of like half-assed. I didn't really put any effort into using them. Like I would just write down random stuff that I probably had written down in another planner anyway. So excuse me. So it's like I don't really need it, and I don't want to keep adding stuff to try and figure out what I want for my lineup, if that makes sense. So this is kind of like it's a struggle right now for me. So right now it's like in the struggle bus category, and I'll try to make it work maybe for the next couple months, and I'll let you guys know. But in February's update, if I was able to survive using it. But for right now, I'm gonna give it like it's getting like a 5 out of 10. Um, so next up, I'm gonna talk about. I think my boyfriend just got home. So then lastly, good thing this video is like gonna end in like 5 seconds anyway. So the last thing I'm gonna talk about is actually a new addition to my lineup. I know. I don't know why I do this to myself. I always say that I'm going to stick with the stack that I have, and then I end up buying other planners and just kind of like screw myself over into using like 10 different planners. But I'm really serious about this one in a way. I don't know. I know that sounds like total bullshit, but this is the take a note. This is the A5 take a note. I'm just going to take it out of the cover. This is the A5 take a note planner. I don't know what he's doing. So this is the A5 Take a Note Planner. You guys have probably seen this before, where it has these like rather large daily columns. And this is going to actually be, I'm on a live. Yeah. Okay. You good?
Are you recording something?
Yeah, I'm live right now. So anyway, so this is my Take a Note Planner. And I plan on using this actually as my journal and as a, well, not like a journal, but like, so in my Avec, let me just grab it really quick. In my Avec, I don't want to have super heavy things in here. Like I don't want to have really depressing thoughts, I guess, written down this planner. Even though it's as much of a part of my life as the good stuff is, this is something that I'm going to shelve at the end of the year, and I think I'll probably shelve this too, but I want to keep them separate, if that makes sense. And I don't want to look at this and say, oh, Mandy, you were feeling some type of way on that day. Like, and then it's like a happy go lucky the next day, and I don't know necessarily if that's going to benefit me when it comes to memory keeping. So I'd rather just keep this solely like memory keeping, pictures, and really fun stuff in here. And then all the heavy stuff can kind of go in this one. And I do think I'll be filming a video about this and tell you guys really how I'm going to use it. And I'm very excited to share that with you guys. But yeah. And if you haven't seen like a flip through, I probably will do a flip through of this. And then we'll talk about how I'll use it and maybe a setup or something of that nature for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Hopefully not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do plan on doing maybe a live, maybe once a month, like I said, for like these like update videos. But like for right now, this seemed like the pretty easy choice. And then for the more like heavier topics, I want to do videos on those instead of just like chatty videos like this, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see more of you guys in the next live. I'm very close to 50 subscribers, which is kind of crazy because I was at like 22 subscribers like a month ago, and now I'm at like 40. So that's pretty great. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And also, if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Like I said in the beginning, also make sure to check out my description box below for all my for any links or any social media information. I don't know why that totally just blew up in my head, but yeah, and go ahead and follow me there because I do flip throughs and pictures of my planners on that platform on Instagram, especially. So yeah, thank you guys so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. Bye.